Welcome everyone. It's your boy Carcino here. We are live. Your boy is nice and relaxed and clean. Muscles popping out the shirt. Girl's gonna be Cino man. Oh man. So anyway, I'm back. Back in the New York groove. I'm back. Back in the New York groove. Back in a New York groove. In a New York groove. Now, let's get into this, right? It's just information leaking out and falling out like skeletons in the closet. There's a lot of people that don't like Skip Bayless in this business. Oh, yeah. I don't think Stephen A really likes him. He just knows not to cross him. He knows not to cross Skip. He always run that game. Oh, well, this is my reason for saying the things I be saying. Yeah, I know. Oh, somebody was retweeted my retweet. Okay. Mm-mm. No, not at all. See, the problem that we're faced with here that people are not grasping is the actual fact that this is a situation that's serious. Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless are friends. Like these we're not just like, oh, they work together. No, this wasn't that. See, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe he's been to Skip's house. Went to dinner with him and the wife. They went out to eat. So if there's any problems, they should be able to work it out. Now, one of the biggest fallouts that happened within the situation was clear. Skip Bayless, and when Shannon Sharpe decided that he could no longer work with Skip Bayless, that it's time to leave, and this was it. When he made that decision and said, I'm done, now it became a bigger situation. Like he's officially done, he's exhausted. They talked before in the past and they came to an agreement and he still didn't feel respected enough. So he wanted out. Skip Bayless told the bosses at Fox Studio when they said, hey, Shannon really wants to leave and he wants to leave the show. Skip's like, no. He signed a contract. He should be allowed or should be forced to stay. That's how Skip feels. Skip feels that Shannon Sharpe should be forced to stay in the contract because he signed it. So Fox should don't let Shannon go. No, we'll do an audition. Tell him stall it out as long as you can, but no, don't let Shannon go. He's under contract. He don't want this to end. But the writing's on the wall. Fox said we kind of want him gone too. Fox kind of want him out anyway. What's up, Jose? Jose's in the house. Don't y'all forget to subscribe to this channel right here, Seahawks Jose Rodriguez, for sports and current events. Do I think that show would last? I'm gonna give y'all a glimpse of what's it's gonna look like for Skip Bayless when when the show is over. Give y'all one little glimpse. If Shannon Sharpe lead that show, and because nobody is like talking about like they want to come work with Skip. So that's another thing too. It's only a few, but those who are there, who's talking about it, it's been noticeable. Well, the thing is, it's like saying, "What are you gonna do?" And when the situation happens, Skip is like trying to force something to happen that isn't happening. Now, here's a picture I've had since 2021, and I'm gonna let you guys see it. This is what it would look like if Skip Bayless actually left the show. That's what it would look like. Skip gonna look just like that. That's what Skip gonna look like. We been knew this day was gonna come, but that's Skip in 2025. Don't you see what it say up there too? It says Skip Bayless, Undisputed 2025. See, I'm already in the future. I didn't already told you this thing is from 2021. I already knew this was happening. Look at that. A long time ago. See that? Skip Bayless, Undisputed 2025. 12/17/2021 at 5:07 p.m. I already had this on file. So this is nothing new, people. I just never posted it. But I knew this was coming. I said that's gonna be Skip Undisputed in 2025 by himself. And here it is, 2023, and we damn near right there, ain't it? So you know I tells no lies. Right there. I should have made it a Patreon exclusive. Oh, we got something huge coming. I keep telling y'all, there was 3 monsters that went through. I didn't give y'all the first monster, the second monster, the third monster is even better. The third monster is on its way. I'm just letting y'all get, everybody get to go ahead and look at the videos and check out all the content, because everybody's so caught up in the monsters, they just like, this Tiger Woods Michael Jordan thing was crazier on Patreon. I was like, I told you that. I wasn't just saying it to be saying it. Oh, it's just, y'all ain't heard nothing yet. Oh, y'all want a hint? Oh, okay. A hint. Here's the hint of what is it gonna be. The world's most dangerous group. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, no, Skip's already done that already. No, but let's get to the gist of it though. Skip went to Fox offices. They contacted Skip when Shannon wanted to leave. Shannon first told Skip that I'm leaving. I want out. I'm thinking about leaving. Skip was like, no, no, no. We signed a deal, a contract. We worked things out. He was Skip. This thing ain't working. No, this is a flaky grandma biscuit. No, this thing too flaky. I don't. I think I need to move on and do some other things. Yeah, yeah, Skip. Yeah, I got my club Shay and all that. So I'm gonna see if I can cut a deal with him. I give him back some money so I can just have my club Shay. Yeah, Skip. Skip. No, no. Stop! My time! I'm reclaiming my time! Time out! You can't do that. You're under contract. No, Skip. I'm gonna give him back some of that money. No, I'm gonna give him back some of that money, Skip. Yeah. I'm gonna give him back some of that money, Skip. Yeah. Your boy said he can't finna get up out here. I'm gonna give back that money. I'm gonna say you keep the money, and then they're gonna let me go. Because Fox was like that. When Skip went in there and they talked to Skip, um, they talked to Eric Shanks, and Eric was like, um, this isn't working out. We would have kept Shannon Sharpe, but this is gonna save us a lot of money. He will do a buyout. Shannon can go, and that way we can do the show and we can keep it moving, and we can bring in other guests. We're gonna have guys we already got under contract. That way we don't have to hire new people, and we can just keep the show moving right along. Now, since it's happening mid-season, they're gonna have temporary people fill in. Nick Wright could fill in, like, but that would mean that his own show that comes on in the mornings, somebody would have to be the lead over there, and who will take that show over? Chris Bouchard? That doesn't even make sense. So Skip tried to make Fox keep Shannon Sharpe and hold him under contract. But Shannon Sharpe was willing to be bought out and said, look, I don't care about the money. Shannon don't care about the money. He want out. He's saying, look, let's get a buyout agreement and y'all keep y'all money back. I take Club Shay Shay, and let me take Club Shay Shay with me. And that'd be it. Fox didn't want to let him go. And Skip didn't. Skip was hoping Fox would hold him. Like, don't let him go. Make him honor that contract. Don't let Shannon Sharpe out. Oh yeah, I forgot they moved it to the afternoons now. My bad. But first things first used to come on at like 5 in the morning, but they now moved that to the afternoons. Yeah, yeah, that's how long it's been since I've seen that show. Oh yeah, Craig Carlton, man. I love the way he go in on LeBron. He hates LeBron, and I'm with that. Anybody hate LeBron, they okay with me. Be like, we got something in common. You don't like him, I don't like him either. You know what? He all right. You don't like LeBron. That's what I'm talking about. When Brandon Marshall was there talking over everybody, could nobody get a word in when Brandon Marshall was on the show? Brandon Marshall was on the show. It was like it was a fight to see who was the boss. It'd be somebody else's turn. It'd be, what do you think, Jenna? Well, I was still thinking that before we go to Jenna, I'll be like, damn, Brandon Marshall, he the loudest one in there, and he still talking. No, it isn't that. It's just that Shannon is doing this abruptly. This was an abrupt decision. This wasn't something that was like, okay, it's thought out. This was abrupt. And they've been trying to find a replacement and get everything in place before he leaves. You know how you give him your 2 week notice? This is that. This was like a 2 week notice. Like he's going in the middle of the season. And they was like, look, we're gonna need you at least till the basketball season's over. Then after basketball season, you can do what you want to do. Skip Bayless versus Keyshawn Johnson would be very interesting. It probably would be. Look at him. Salute, scrub. Yeah, I was watching some of Jose videos earlier today. I was on Screen Fiend and I had got an alert over there for Jose videos. Who's better? Brandon Marshall's better than LaShawn McCoy, but it's like, what do you need him for? Brandon Marshall got to be the lead. LaShawn is just horrible. Shady is like this. Yeah, yeah, right. He's the guy that's gonna back you up. Somebody make a point, he never makes a point. He just got the craziest takes in the world. He's cold from Martin. That's him. He looked just like my Uncle Andre, but he remind you of Cole from damn Martin. You don't get Cole a job like that. Shalom, my brother King Breeze. That Lion of Judah. Oh, Kwame would have been told them all. Mm-mm. He said, even if Shannon stays, it doesn't change how Undisputed producers never evolve the show. They rarely bring on guests in the studio, and nobody wants to watch the same debate for 2.5 hours. Jeremy B, here's the same thing I want to tell you about. It's not that. They wanted to do that. Guests don't like Skip Bayless. So this is why Club Shay Shay was so successful. They didn't mind talking to Shannon Sharpe. They just didn't want to talk to Skip. They hate Skip's guts. So nobody would come on the show. And Skip, he don't like guests. Anyway, he just likes it plain, just the way it is. Because he doesn't want to have to be like playing favorites to somebody. Like he's never met Tom Brady. So when you see all these other people that would not sit down next to Skip Bayless, but they'll talk to Shannon Sharpe. Like Magic Johnson wouldn't talk to Skip, but he'll talk to Shannon Sharpe. You know, Shannon starts building his network up, networking and meeting people. Sometimes when you go to Jeremy, and sometimes when you go to too many bells and whistles, you miss the actual point. And the actual point of the show is the actual content. So many people focus on bells and whistles. They never really focus on the content. That's what's wrong with Gil's show, Gil's Arena. That's the main problem. And he don't seem to understand it and get it. I try to get it through his head. Forget the numbers. Forget all of the stuff you're talking about. Because if you got all this beautiful set, you got all this fireworks and smoke machines and a dancing bear and all that is smoke and mirrors, is what it's called. Smoke and mirrors. Where is the substance of why somebody's going to be there for 2 hours? Now, the reason why Undisputed does well is because even though it's 2.5 hours and they argue the same thing every day, is because it works. People think they like change, but they don't. They like things to stay the same. And they get mad when people change stuff. And you're like, co-hosts don't like Skip Bayless. No. A lot of people don't like Skip because Skip he's hard to deal with. Skip is not a pleasant person to work with. A lot of people have stated it in the past, and you've seen it play out. Well, I understand what Skip's doing. Skip's like, hey, you just can't walk away. He went and talked to Fox, like, hey, y'all got to do y'all job. Shannon Sharpe can't go nowhere, man. What are y'all talking about? Like, he signed the contract. He's supposed to be here. We got another 2 years. He's just going to forfeit 2 years of money? Oh, yeah, by the way, hit the like button, good people. The like ain't going to bite you. You can go ahead and hit the like button. I know we've been rocking here for a little bit. Appreciate it. What's next for Shannon Sharpe? Nobody really know. But I know what he wants to do. He wants to brand his show that Club Shay Shay. But Club Shay Shay is powered by Fox. So if they're powered by Fox, you know what time it is. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, me and Kwame would kill it. Ray Lewis doing it? No. Ray would have been in choke, Skip Bayless during the break. They'd be like, somebody got stabbed during the break, commercial break. The lights was out. We don't know, but Ray Lewis got blood on his shirt. Ain't no way. I work with the police. I do too much in the community. Ain't no way I would do that to Skip. I don't know how this got in my hands. Why is this here? That's not me. It's not what I do. Mm-hmm. No. No, I never saw it that way. But with Skip Bayless, what he did was very telling. Because when Skip went and did that, that means he was in full panic mode. When he decided to make that play, he went in complete panic mode. Yeah, Polk County. He said Polk County, Florida would have locked in if he was there. You absolutely correct. A lot of people would support him. It's the start of your ending. I used to have a Mac and had ag in the end. Wanna go to the top with cracks on intentions to blow up the whole project as infamous sons grow up to be murderers and terrorists. It's the scenery, accompanied by the cognac. Well, to ask around, boy, where you been at? You must have cut class. If it ain't me, somebody else that we know will kick your hand. We do damage to limbs. In 91, stomping you out in Black Towns. That was me in the HLVLC from the QBC. Putting cowards where they supposed to be. If I don't know your face, you can't come close to me. I got too much beef for that. Drama in the third degree into the kids. You don't want to be me. I'm growing up in a mix of action with people trying to kill me. But it's the start of the ending. My man's Linden, me that Linden. 36 shots dependent. Oh, whether or not the clip is pulled to the stop. We buzzing shots, non-stop blazing at all the shows. And even at the hoe. Jalen Rose and Skip, they different networks. It would have been funny if they was on the show. Jalen would have been Skip. I tell you this much. My brother, Stephen A. Smith. Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell y'all this. Here's the thing that y'all don't know. I did attribute the Sheik on One Crack News. Let me tell you something else you didn't know about Jalen Rose. You might just forgot. Now, here's a fact. If it wasn't for Jalen Rose, First Take would not have taken off. Jalen Rose made that show work. The show was Cold Pizza. Then it was First Take. They brought in Jalen Rose, and he made it go viral when he was talking about Kwame Brown and all these other players on the show. And at that time, Stephen A. was still in trouble with ESPN. So he had to call in to the show as a special guest. Skip and Perk would be entertaining. Oh no. He'd be Skip, man. I think you just be trying to make fun of people, Skip. Because LeBron is the greatest thing ever, man. He gave me this nice job. Now I'm up here talking to you, Skip. You be Skip. You got an attitude problem this morning? I'm going to talk to you in the back room. I got my pride colors on. Does this look like pride colors to you? I don't know, Rudy. I'm looking at you. Look like you driving in the car right over there to the parade. Look at Rudy. He's serious too. Like, this parade better be jumping. Rudy owed his way, baby. He running them lights and everything. Here come Rudy. Where does Shannon end up? Shannon ends up doing not debate shows. I think he'll do a debate show. Like he might come in on ESPN and do something with Stephen A. Probably every now and then. They'll negotiate that. They'll have him come in on one of the days. And he might show up on some other shows and stuff he's been doing. Have him put in that work. Well, they probably have a non-compete clause. Or they might just let him go free. We don't know how his contract is structured. We don't know if he's going to go back to Fox or Fox still going to team up with him and do something with him. Nobody knows at this point. All we know is Skip Bayless wanted Fox to keep Shannon Sharpe where he is. You said Black History only got 28 days and Pride got 30 days. Well, I don't need 28 days. I mean, I take the whole year. I celebrate my blackness every day. Well, I mean, Skip's probably like at the point now, because this is why Skip's been looking so defeated. Like his head been down the whole time. Skip was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You are right. I see it the same way. You're right. I'm like, well, damn, there's no fight back from Skip. He's been extra nice. I'm like, who's he talking about? Mm-hmm. What's up, Mr. Jacobs? There you go, baby. Do you know what was on TV today? Sodom and Gomorrah, the story. As soon as I was turning the channels, it was like click, 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 click. Can I go get 10 of them? If I can find 10 good men. I said Sodom and Gomorrah. If I can find 10 good men, would you save everybody then? Yeah, if you can find 10 of them, go ahead. Thank you. He ain't find 10 good men. He ain't find 2. See, people don't understand about we know. I just told you all this was coming. This is a play. He don't have the right people around him. He don't have his thing together. And the same thing we was talking about with MJ, Kobe, Tiger Woods in that situation. When you don't have your situation together, it looked like that, all sloppy. Oh yeah. And people really didn't see it or didn't understand, or I don't know, you might have been under a rock if you ain't seen that video. Let me see if I can find it for you. There we go. Here we go. This is it.
Bullshit to you. You care about winning.
Now this is what caused all. This is what was going on just for last year.
It stops. See, the problem that I have with this, with a lot of people, is that they try to make things mutually exclusive. Tom Brady doesn't care about that. Tom Brady don't care about this. Bull jive.
Bull jive to you.
Bull jive.
Who cares about winning
Tom
Super
Brady.
Bowls?
Quarterbacks are the most arrogant people and that play professional sports. You know that and I know it. Little bit.
He'll be a free agent.
Yeah, he'll be a free agent. He's free.
Yeah.
They don't nobody want him. How you not want something that's free? You put candy out there, free candy, somebody grab a handful of it. I mean, free clothes, free chairs, somebody go come out and get one. Free Bibles, people will take one.
Yep.
Make a free agent, ain't nobody want it.
Okay.
How you not want something that's free? Football game.
Okay, so here's what I know. Last year with Tyreek Hill.
Right now!
Hey, stop it! It is my turn.
You going back to last year.
Time out. It is my turn.
Oh.
I gave you all of your phony baloney that you speak
Right
all on
now.
that table.
Right
It's my
now.
turn. It is my turn. Ask.
But you picked them. You picked the Bengals.
I told you I'm not gonna pick them anymore. Don't give me that baloney.
That's what you giving me, baloney.
Oh,
I'm not gonna pick them. I don't want to jinx them.
What did I tell you? Wait. What did I predict before the year started? I said the Hall of Fame, but for 6 straight years on this show, you have tried to send Tom Brady home.
Now,
Okay,
Skip.
is it time for him to go home?
It's the now.
Is it time for him to go home? I need it on the record. I need it right now. No. We got to go bigger picture.
No, we don't.
You're saying
Let's
he's awful.
talk about this.
Has
See,
he-
that's what you always do. You always try to shift. Go big picture. Go to yesterday. Watching the Commanders, New York Giants, and it did what it needed to do. Now those 2 drives, and you were still behind. And yeah, come on, Skip, don't do that now. You're being real petty, bro. Let me talk. Let me
haven't
talk.
said a word.
I know you're doing nothing. Come on, that's childish. You can't talk.
Childish?
That is very childish. Let me
Your
talk. You wanna
opinion
talk?
is childish.
Go ahead.
Go. And you're telling me Brady got outplayed.
He did.
Baloney!
He did got outplayed.
It's the biggest bunch of baloney you've ever spewed. Matthew Stafford. Guess what Matthew Stafford had in the second half? It's my turn. Stop it. It is my turn because Matthew Stafford. Oh, that's really funny.
Yes.
Matthew
you still
Stafford.
lost, Skip.
Time
He
out.
lost.
You know what? How did he look yesterday? You get an F?
No. Let me die. I got the floor. Because all you do is bring up those 11 games. All you do is go back and talk about when he was a rookie and won 7 games. I won't talk about what I want to talk about because I got the floor. Baker Mayfield is dead last in 2022 in QBR.
Blah, blah,
He's
blah.
dead last. I don't care
Blah,
blah.
blah,
He's
blah.
57.8. He's 33rd in
Blah,
completion
blah,
percentage.
blah.
You gonna let me talk? Hold on.
Real good.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This guy, you talking about he did the shot of shots at LeBron's house. Why can't he win the finals without Steph, Clay, and Drake? If he's what you said he is, why can't he do
So
that?
he'll have a shot.
I want
He'll be a
shots.
coach, yeah.
They still giving out COVID shots. They got the second booster available now. So that's the only shot Kevin Durant's going
I've
to get.
had 5, so.
That's the only shot Kevin Durant's going to get.
So as you can see, the show was pretty intense. My tech skills is taking up. Zion's in trouble. Yeah, well, he's 22 years old. We've already went through that. He's 22. This is what happens when you're 22. I'm going through the same it that my daddy went through that when he was 22. No, it's the blame for the position that we in. We'll do the thing. And now I go against my own kind with the mentality that these dudes been after me a long time. Because when you're caught up, you out of here. And when they caught up, they out of here. You know what we learned since we've been trapped here? We figured out how to adapt here. Zion is a physical freak of nature. His ability to leap so high, land, and go back up is incredible. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh no. I messed my knee up, boy. It's gonna take about 6, 7 months for it to feel right. But this is what we talked about. Skip is it's a Skip's show. Skip told the studio, he told the producers, he told everybody that worked there, he told Eric, said, look, he signed this deal. I want him here. I don't want him not here. I want him here. Yeah. So Skip, that's what I'm saying. Skip definitely told them that without a fraction of a doubt. Why would you even question this? Skip said? You know damn well he said it. Skip takes it too personal. Shannon keeps it on the court. No, Shannon takes things. Said this is my show. He knows it's his show, but Shannon is partially responsible too. But last year it was just a personal fest. Well, here's the thing, Alex. Shannon is responsible because this is where he's guilty of. He's changed. Shannon started, him and Boothang. Once that happened, his demeanor changed. Once he got into the character of Uncle Shay, he started to saying, okay, this is my show. And it's a power struggle. He wants more say. He think he got more control over the show because he's the most popular character on the show. When the show first started, Skip was the star. Now it's Uncle Shannon. You want to know that's interesting, sir? Is that Zion Williamson actually is a ticket seller. He don't bring millions of viewers. He brings some viewers. He brings, like, a lot of them show up. What he did was bring the average weed smoking pothead grimies that don't watch this show. He got some of them. When his meme went viral, I'm on that hen and yak. That hen and yak. Well, I'm on that hen dog and that yak. Boy, got that black and miles. Miles and yak. Miles and yak. Miles and yak. And who do that? The grimy sitting at home smoking the doggone miles and drinking some yak. And he got on a do-rag and he was Uncle Shannon on the show, and that was it. And they started watching the show like, this dude's hilarious. Yep. jumped on board. And that's when it started to go, because the show started trending then. Hey, yo, those they made that, what was the name? Remix Suede or whatever made it. Miles and Yak. That Miles and Yak. That Miles and Yak. And it was a hit. Oh, Shannon was classic when he first came up there. He used to always talk when he first came up there. That Shannon was great. He used to have all those analogies what his grandfather used to say. My grandma used to say, "Boy, I tell you, but if a pig had a square butt, he would poop blocks." Shannon had all them sayings. Well, Lil Wayne is the only one that'll come on the show. No, they can still get Chris Paul back. Well, you got to remember, Skip don't get along with women on the show. He don't. Skip does not get along with women on the show. Like him and Carrie Champion. Remember on ESPN, he drove her away. Skip would drive you away. But 3 years from now, 4 years from now, I had predicted it. I had the photos since 2021. Before any of this ever blew, I saw the writing on the wall. Yes, the writing was on the wall. No notification. Make sure you check your notification. Make sure you subscribe and you hit the notification bell. And that you select it to all. That's what he's going to look like in 2025. When the show is over, it's 2025, baby. That's when the show's over. They ain't got nobody in the crew to keep that hair from being wild. Skill. Yep, and that's from 2021, buddy. I knew this was coming down the road. I'm like, Skip gonna be doing that show by himself. Thanks for the super chat, Reggie. Yeah, I just never posted that photo. But that's what Skip is headed right there. He 2 years away from this, from that guy to that guy. 2 years, buddy. Better make amends. He best make amends. He deserves all the backlash he's getting. Pretty much, but Skip loves backlash. That's boosting the show. The ratings have been the highest. This past week has been the highest it's been in a while. All because everybody's watching it to see if Shannon's going to say something. Or him and Skip get into it during this last week. Skip drove away Jay Crawford, Kerry Champion, Woody Page, Jalen Rose, Joel Klatt, Mike Lombardi, and etc. Oh, yeah, don't forget Coach. Coachman was on there. Coach put out a whole post against Skip. Don't forget Jenny Taft, the last moderator. She went off on Skip. I'm sorry, Major T. I'm reading the comments. Yeah, the NBA Finals ratings are in good hands. Proves the league don't need LeBron. That is absolutely correct. The truest statement to form. The ratings have been great. We do not need LeBron. Yeah, it's like comparing eras though. Why would anybody do that? They wouldn't make sense. Comparing any player from now into a player from even the 70s is retarded. Now, just because a player was on a bench in the 80s or 90s, you put him in today's game, he might be scoring 25 points a night. It's like football is the best analogy. I can't put D-Hop or Cooper Kupp in the greatest receivers of all time. I don't care how many yards they get. They have the most yards in NFL history. Do that mean that they're the best wide receiver in the world? Hell no. You couldn't put them over anybody that played their positions in the early 2000s and the 90s. Do you know why? Or the 80s? Do you know why? Because those receivers had to go across the middle where they were Mike Singletary's and Ray Lewis's that was waiting for them. So those guys couldn't make a mistake. They got alligator arms. Now they allow you to catch the ball coming across the middle. So anybody could be successful now. They were allowed to hit you back then, like really hit you. Mm. It's asinine. When they speaking of Moses Malone, I'm glad they giving Moses Malone his shine because Moses Malone was like the best player in the NBA for like 3-4 years in the 80s. People don't realize that. It was they talking about Bird and Magic. Moses Malone, he was the highest paid player in the league at that time too. So they keep doing a Moses Malone and Nikola Jokic comparison. Nah, because Moses Malone was going up against real competitors, challenging him for the rebound. If Moses Malone was squared up with the Joker, I bet you Moses would get that damn rebound from the Joker. He's a mix of Magic, Bird, and Lambeer. I don't think Bird would like to hear that. Yeah, Moses Malone, 3-time MVP. Best offensive rebounder in NBA history. But yeah, you got Joker getting a rebound over Dan Vincent, and now we're comparing him to Moses Malone. When Moses Malone was battling 4 or 5 guys. So this is what I'm talking about with the errors. Mm. Okay.
Yeah, throwing talent. He yelling, scream. You criticize Aaron Rodgers for doing the exact same thing.
I do. I do.
Criticize him.
Okay.
Criticize him.
It works.
It
works.
Aaron Rodgers.
He's won 7
See?
Super Bowls.
See?
No, it's not. You see.
You make him
You
out
see.
good.
You said they were dead. Now he's trying to say, well, I don't know. It's about the
Okay, on a scale of 1 to
baloney. It's about
on a
the
scale of 1 to
baloney.
how much do you trust the Cowboys?
Okay, I'm a 9 because I got him going 12 and 5. I like this quarterback.
Because you hadn't answered the question about Cooper Rush yet.
What are you talking about?
Because that's what you
If
do.
you stay on point on
You
questions.
never stay on point.
Okay, I'm about to stay on point.
You don't get on point until I'm done talking.
Okay, all right.
That's right.
Spew all your hate.
I'm going to spew it
Your
all.
Baker hate. Spew it. Look sillier than any man in the history of the world has made you look.
If he making me look silly
Six
now.
straight
If he
years.
looking silly now.
He
Is he
will.
making me look silly?
I need it. I need you to tell me.
I said he was terrible. I said he was terrible yesterday. He was terrible for the first 6 weeks.
Is he washed?
You see it.
Is
Watch
it time to
Watch
go
it.
home?
It's been that time.
I think it's my turn.
You
I let you spew all your baloney,
No,
so I didn't say a freaking word. It's not. Okay, here we go. It is my turn.
He's still lost. Take the rest of the show.
Okay.
He's still lost.
So
17.8, because all you talk
Go
about,
ahead.
you're uncertain about Justin Herbert, but you get on the floor for this clown. He's a bum, he's trash, and you know it. And every time you bring him up, I'm going to let the world know exactly what he is.
Oh, you
He's
have
a
4 Twitter followers.
Don't worry. Go ahead.
No, it's not.
No, I'm not going to go. Because you're doing it, I'm trying to talk to you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Seriously?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take it. It is my turn now. And here's what really happened last night.
He talked about he wanted to get Skip. He chose to team up with the flakiest guy, Kyrie flaking and Grandma's biscuit. He chose to team up with him. You talk about culture, and I'm going to continue to go.
All right.
He's 187.
Tell me when it's my
It's
turn.
not your turn.
Okay.
He's Phil Football Focus
Blah,
got it graded
blah, blah.
37%.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, go ahead.
Blah, blah, blah. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Thank you. Whew, finally. All right.
Blah, blah, blah. What you do. Every time I call something into question, I'm jealous.
No.
Yeah, I did what I
never
did.
said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame. I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
better.
I got to see what you do. No,
I'm
you're
going
not.
to keep it on the game.
Every time I'm going to interrupt you like you did me. Go ahead.
All right. Well, let's go to the next topic.
Okay, then. Let's go.
All right.
Because you ain't going to do it. You will let me talk like I let you talk.
I let you talk for
No, you
8 freaking minutes.
All you do is go back to talk about 2016. You talk about the 11 games. You never
I'm
stay on
trying to
top.
talk about yesterday. Do I get to talk about yesterday?
When I tried to talk about you, hold on.
Whew.
And every time I turn around, Bronco Country, let's ride. Bruh, the car broke down. You not riding, you walking. So how the hell you gonna talk about let's ride? Your car broke down. Either you out of gas or the car need repairs. But Russell Wilson's got to play better. You take personal shots.
No,
for
I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal
time
shot
out.
at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal
Put your
shot.
glasses back on.
Can I finish?
Put your glasses back on. Put your glasses back on. Shannon took them glasses off. He blind as a bat. And he came on the show, he could see. He got blind as a bat being on that show. He said, my brother and I are doing playoff season. Yeah, this was all last year. It was a yelling match. Skip don't see it like everybody else. Like, Skip don't take this stuff personally. When the show's over, Skip's done. Skip doesn't care. I'm serious. He don't. Skip Bayless does not care. He has no inkling or no concern about anything they're talking about. But he told Fox that they should force Shannon Sharpe to stay. Don't let him out. He just can't up and quit. It was a power struggle. Marcellus Wiley told y'all exactly what it was. Oh, yeah, that's that saying. That's that old saying, boy. Respect me like you respect the white boy. Respect me like you respect the white boy. Jason Whitlock is terrible. He's absolutely terrible. He's just a hack. He'll say one thing that's good and everybody will roll with it. But he's a piece of crap. Right. Skip and say, hey, you want to write these topics? You go ahead and write them. Skip is getting paid more money. See, this is what it was about. Once Shannon got that contract renewed, it was just the story I told you with me and my roommate. When I had a roommate, my buddy, when I first came in, then stayed with him, because his girl moved out and he couldn't afford the rent. And I came in and helped out with the rent. I wasn't on the lease. So I really have no say. I can't really say this is this and that and this. I'm not on the lease. So when the lease was up and we moved and got another crib and we both went half, and I'm half responsible like he responsible. Now my name is on it. Now it's 50-50. Now I got more to say. And I expressed this to him when we were signing this lease. Yes, my credit score was higher than his. So because my credit score was higher than his, I was able to help him get into that place. You see, I had more say, and everything that I had to say, it wasn't like I was going to be a slave driver. I'm just going to, implement the rules. There's going to be rules here. His thing is, he just going to keep pushing and pulling whatever narrative he got. Oh, Rain Tears, my goodness, you must be way back at the beginning. Rain Tears was watching from the beginning. I'm like, Cole from Martin. That was an hour ago. Right. So now that power dynamic changed, but the other person sometimes don't see it. Like he didn't see it. He thought he can just still do what he want to do, like he used to do it. Like I was okay with it before. I'm like, no, I just didn't have no say before. Now my name's on the lease. I got say. Shannon Sharpe re-up for that money. He like, okay, now I'm sitting at the big boy table with Skip. Before, he would not challenge Skip Bayless like that. Not like that. Before, he'd be, okay, Skip. okay, Skip. All right. He would not challenge Skip like that at all. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. He wouldn't do it like that. He said everybody changed after that max contract. Yeah. The same way they talk about them players and how they changed. Shannon, a former player, he making more money on this show than he ever did in the NFL. Now Shannon got his liquor. He got all this stuff going for him. He ain't trying to switch that up. He wanted to stay just like it is. They don't want change. Nick Wright, Shady McCoy are the top two people. Shady will be easier to move. I'm telling you, he cold for Martin. He little C's. He's a supporting role person, never a lead. He don't even want to be in the lead. Yeah, what's done is done. Right. Look, these people do all this talking. They know, and they hearts of hearts, they don't want it. Yeah. Exactly. Well, it's just what it is. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, when you cross that road, you'll get there when you cross the road. Skip only gonna do that with people he trusts he could do that with. He's not gonna get crazy with somebody he don't understand, like he don't know. Like Skip will start having those outbursts, but he ain't gonna have that outburst with Brandon Marshall. That's when it get crazy. Yeah, Mike Utley played. Mike Utley got paralyzed from a helmet to helmet hit, tackling with his helmet, snapped his neck or whatever. Mm-hmm. Once again, thank Reggie. Thank everybody that hit up the uh, the Cash App too, the Carcino Cash App. We definitely appreciate that. I know. Tell us about it. The Kimberly Mutombo. You got that out of LeBron James. I know you, LeBron James. Oh, man, you're great, Skip. No, Skip. Oh, man, hell no, you can't have the Kimberly Mutombo in there. You can't have him in there. Let's Skip Bayless. Fair. You gonna have a minister in there with Skip Bayless. Oh my God. They would cut the plug on that. They'll be Undisputed, Skip Bayless, and Minister Farrakhan. I'll be man. They be like, wow, does LeBron James have a chance to make it to the finals next year? Skip me. I don't think so. First of all, let me interrupt you for a minute, my brother. I'll take your last question first, if you don't mind. Why wouldn't he have a chance? He's in the league that's ran by people that's associated like you are. Mr. Bayless, I'm assuming you're a Jewish man. I'm assuming that producer's a Jewish man and everybody's around here is a Jewish man. And I'm predicting that the National Basketball Association, the people that own it, and everyone on the owners, the majority of them are Jewish men, just by coincidence. Now, what chance do LeBron James have to win a championship? What chance do we have in survival in that state? I'm not worried about his basketball play. I'm worried about his mental state. Surrounded by all of his oppressors. Man, oh man, oh man. That show wouldn't last. They would go to commercial so quick. Man, they would go to commercial so quick. It would be over. That show would be, Skip wouldn't be able to respond to nothing. No, Morgan Freeman. If Morgan Freeman was on there, Royce Reeds. Hey, man, Skip. Now look, you ain't gonna pull none of that. Get your forward Shannon with me. Now, I don't give a damn what the topic is. I'm going to tell you exactly what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about your behavior and the way you're going to speak on this show. We can talk about it for 10 minutes, 45 minutes. I don't give a damn. We can go to commercial break right now. But I'll tell you what you ain't going to do. You ain't going to talk to me that way. You can talk to him, you can talk to them like that, or they can sit in this goddamn chair. But you ain't going to disrespect me, and you're not going to talk to me that way. Now, we can debate the goddamn topic. I don't give a damn. But you're not going to talk to me like that. They used to call me Crazy Joe in the movie, but now they can call me Shoot Your Ass Man. Oh, man. Skip and Latrell Sprewell. Oh, man. Latrell Sprewell would choke him in the first statement. Then come back, choke him again. Well, Skip is vain. He always talk about other people fat. He talked about the Joker being fat. Skip want to compare himself to Shannon Sharpe and think he is like Skip is in shape. Now that's why I keep trying to tell people. Skip, he'll mess you up. Look at Skip. Look how ripped Skip is. Skip, look at old Skip. Like I'm still ripped. Don't you run up on Skip thinking it's an easy one. Skip will put them ones and twos on you. You be like, I'm getting whooped by an 80-year-old man. You're like, hey, Dracula got some pop. Yeah, that's why whenever Shannon shows something, when Shannon show his body off, like you know he ain't cut up like Shannon. But Shannon show his body, Skip go and show his body. Skip like, I'm gonna show what I got. He always gonna compete. That's who Skip Bayless is. He gotta compete at everything. So it ain't just that, he went and got his show, to Skip Bayless show. I know his wife looked like his twin sister. He done married his twin. Ernestine looked just like him. They look like twins. She looked like Skip Bayless in a wig. I said, they look just alike. Ernestine and Skip look like twins. They look like brothers and sisters that got lost at birth. And they found each other and got married. Female Skip Bayless. Yeah, he was fat. Andrew Dice Clay and Skip Bayless. Well, they both like to work out. They both old or seasoned. He even brought his wife on the show. And that was the first time I see Skip. Like, he was like a 3-year-old kid on the show. Skip Bayless and Gallagher. Who is that, Tebow? I'm ready to get crazy. I'm ready to smash some fruit. TK Kirkland and Skip. TK be on there, roll it up. Man, I'm just rolling me up a ciggy. You know, I mean, F it, man. I mean, shoot. I don't know. He probably did sleep with the chick and smacked her. You know, what did she do? She probably deserved a smack. You know, they say you shouldn't hit a woman. I'd be initially if she did nothing. You ain't supposed to hit her, but she did something. You know, probably deserved to get knocked the hell out. You got a light, Skip? You ain't got no light? Okay. Yeah. I mean, shoot, you know, I don't hit no woman, you know, unless she asks for it. Then we'll be back after these messages. You're gonna get banned for life. Yeah. Oh yeah, this thing went longer than I thought. Yeah, I ain't know it's already 8 o'clock. Damn, I gotta get up out of here. The damn 9 o'clock baseball game coming on. I ain't got my bets in, man. I'm out here slipping. Oh man, y'all ain't kept me out here too long. All right, y'all. I'm out. Shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life. Your boy Carcino for life. I am out the door. Should have big dog.